financial independence.
Okay. So, for you to be one person who has actually managed to attain financial independence, there are a number of things that you need to consider before you start off talking of everything else. Why am I saying so? It's all about understanding your finances, your money. I always say this, that $1 million is just $1 bills that are amounting to 1 million. That means inability to be good with a dollar. That means even if we give you $1 million today, you will still be broke and poor and in debt in the next 6 months to come. Why? Because you failed to understand how to use a single dollar, right? So you need to understand your finances, understand how to deal with finances, and then you can attain financial independence. So key steps that one can actually deal with. Number one, without talking of anything else, is you need to understand your budget, right? The budget chakakosha. You need to understand your budgeting. Make sure you have a budget. How much am I spending each and every month? How much am I spending? And what am I spending on each and every month? It's not only an issue of understanding what you are spending, how much you're spending, but also understanding what exactly you are spending on. So many people, they don't actually understand the thing of spending on assets and spending on liabilities, right? Spending on wants and needs. And then nowadays people need wants instead of needing needs. You see, so people need wants. There are things that we tell ourselves, and they become my needs in our lives. Whilst those things are just wants, all you just need to do is understand yourself and downgrade, and then understand where do you want to go with your goals of achieving financial freedom. Number two is saving. If you're one person who just uses money without saving that money, then you're doomed for failure, right? Remember, we talked earlier on off mic, we talked about the emergency fund. Make sure you have an emergency fund. Make sure you have a savings account, money that is put aside in case of an emergency, or just making sure you have that money, aside, right? And also, we need to talk about debt management. Many people today, they are struggling because of debts, and they don't understand my interest rates. We talked about my interest rates and a lot, but it's party. It's either chinokusimuza or chinokudonedza. A debt, it can either build you or destroy you. But many a times, the debts, they destroy people. So you need to understand what we call debt management, how to manage your debt. How are you going to pay off your debt? What are you going to be using your money on? So make sure you get a good debt. That's money that you're getting, so that you invest it somewhere, so that it brings in more money to you, right? So with debt management, you need also to understand the thing of investing, because mind you, you are trying to create a life that is independent from a salary or depending on anyone else. So for you not to be depending on anyone else or a salary, you need to learn how to invest, understanding that there are two types of money: seed money and harvest money. Each and every cent that you get, it has a name. It's either you're going to put it down to the ground so that it grows and then brings fruit, or you are going to enjoy the profits, right? So make sure each and every cent that you get, invest it somewhere. Let it be in business, or you are buying shares for a company, or the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange, wherever you're going to put your money. It might be investing in yourself, because many a times when you talk about investment, many people, they think of investments outside of themselves. But we have what we call personal investment, whereby you are investing in yourself. For you to have value, self-value, is because you have invested in yourself. And then the investment that you've done in yourself is now giving out fruits that are now being seen by everyone else. And everyone else, since now they're seeing the fruits and they're loving it, they now give you value. For a mango tree to get that value, is because when the fruits are mango, no, this is nice, and then they give it value. But if it's not bringing out any fruits, you won't be valued.
Okay.
Exactly.
So what I'm taking from what you're saying is that first you have to know your